Roll out the red carpet and get out your acceptance speech, because we have your Backstage Pass to Hollywood. Backstage Pass starts now. Prompter was a little slow.
2.
Are you ready? What line is this?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Backstage Pass, where we give you the scoop on all things entertainment. I'm Hannah Balkowski.
And I'm Eric Valenti.
This episode of Backstage Pass is full to the max. Some may even say stuffed, much like my nasal passages if you couldn't tell.
Hannah is, as usual, right on the money. There is tons of content coming out, all of which you can enjoy for Turkey Day, aka Thanksgiving. I guess you could say we've got a full buffet.
So let's start making our plates. But before we get to the main course, I like to start with the appetizers. And what an appetizer we have this week. Let's talk celeb news. Love is in the air for these pageant queens. Former Miss Puerto Rico, Fabiola Valentin, and former Miss Argentina, Mariana Varela, announced that they got married after dating each other in secret for 2 years. They met in 2020 in Thailand while competing at the Miss Grand International pageant, and the rest was history. They are the most beautiful couple. But you know who isn't looking too beautiful? Zac Efron. No hate to my childhood crush, but his new look for the upcoming movie, The Iron Claw, has become a meme across social media. Kudos to him, though, for really getting into character for this 2023 film. He'll be playing professional wrestler Kevin Von Erich, best known as the Golden Warrior. Regardless of the bowl cut, I'm very excited to see Efron in this role.
As one door closes, another door opens. I couldn't come up with a better transition. Anyway, Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady are officially divorced. Recently, they announced their divorce on Instagram. Brady had retired from the NFL in February, which he ended up reversing. Gisele had concerns with her husband's return to football, and this had put weight on the couple's relationship. Gisele is handling most of the tasks at home, while Brady's focus appeared to be on his career, which did not work for Gisele. Many sources have referred to the divorce as a fight. Tension is certainly not absent from this divorce process.
Baby fever is all over Hollywood. So, who's expecting? This first one will come as no shock to you. 11. That's the number of children Nick Cannon is soon going to be the father of. Model Alyssa Scott shared her maternity photos on her Instagram, some of which include pictures of Nick Cannon kissing Alyssa's belly. Cannon had 3 children just this year alone. His ex, Abby De La Rosa, who had given birth to 2 of Cannon's children, said on her radio show, "I'm not just a baby mama. You tell him, girl." A few days ago, Rebel Wilson revealed that she welcomed her first child named Royce Lillian via surrogate. She said, quote, "I can't even describe the love I have for her. She's a beautiful miracle. I'm so happy for her and am certain that she will make an amazing mother."
Does anyone remember Fyre Festival? For those who don't know, Fyre Festival was going to be this huge multi-day party where tons of celebrities would come to partay, but it turned out to be a huge scam, planned by Billy McFarland. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison and was released a week ago. He's been apologizing endlessly to the public for his devious plan.
In more tragic news, rapper Takeoff from Migos died. Officials say the 28-year-old was shot in Houston last week over a dice game. This tragedy comes just a month after rapper PNB Rock was fatally shot in LA.
This is not the only disheartening celebrity passing this week. Leslie Jordan passed away at age 67 on October 24th due to a medical emergency he was having while driving. Jordan was known for his roles played on TV shows such as Will and Grace and Call Me Kat. He was a bright light and loved for all of his work as an actor and as a member of the LGBTQ+ community.
The film The Equalizer 3, starring Denzel Washington, had an interesting turn of events the other day. Italian police arrested 2 caterers for the film after seizing 120 grams of cocaine during a raid at their hotel. Police think there could be more on the set of the film. If you're ready for more than just the behind-the-scenes excitement of the movie, you can catch it in theaters next fall.
The Kanye West drama is the main course for this Backstage Pass family dinner. Kanye West has been especially controversial lately because of his White Lives Matter clothing he's been seen wearing, as well as the anti-Semitic comments he's been making. West has also been accusing ex-wife Kim Kardashian and her family of kidnapping their daughter, Chicago. Several social media outlets have even been restricting West on their platforms. Furthermore, Adidas puts their Yeezy collab with Kanye under review, and other fashion companies Kanye has worked with are putting up boundaries. Even Skechers have turned away Kanye when he tried to make a deal with them. That's enough Kanye for this episode. I'm gonna let you finish, but now we gotta let Taylor Swift and her #1 Swiftie, LTV crew member Patrick O'Hara, tell us all about Swift's new album and how well it's doing. Take it away, Patrick.
Although she told us not to take advice from someone who's falling apart, she did advise us to listen to her brand new record-breaking album, Midnights. Hello everyone, my name is Patrick O'Hara, and today we will be discussing everything and anything Midnights by singer-songwriter Taylor Swift. If you didn't already know, Swift dropped her 10th studio album titled Midnights on October 21st, making her powerful return to pop music after 2 alternative albums and 2 country re-recordings. The album features 13 glimmering tracks, including songs like Anti-Hero and Bejeweled. While focusing on 13 sleepless nights, Midnights finds itself as a concept album, honing in on all the emotions felt at midnight and the things that keep us awake, unable to sleep. Just 3 hours after the release of the 13-track album, Swift decided to surprise drop a deluxe edition of the album titled the 3 a.m. edition, containing 7 additional tracks. There is also a Target edition of the album, containing 1 brand new track titled Hitch Different, which does in fact hit different, and 2 remixes of the tracks You're on Your Own Kid and Sweet Nothing. With the album's release, Swift went on to break multiple records, such as biggest album debut in Spotify history, biggest streaming week by a female artist in history, first million debut of a post-bundle era, and biggest vinyl debut. To top it all off, Swift also holds the record as the first ever artist to dominate the entire top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. While many people had claimed that she achieved this because of the multiple physical copies sold on her digital store, Billboard revealed that Taylor's takeover of the Billboard charts would have remained the exact same without physical copies, as the streams themselves were powerful enough to dominate the top 10 regardless. There were other records Swift has broken with the album's release as well, but those are the most prominent ones to take into account. Swift also dropped music videos for Anti-Hero and Bejeweled, containing many fun moments and hidden Easter eggs for fans to pick up on. However, some fans were a bit upset at Swift for a scene in her music video for Anti-Hero. In the scene where Swift was depicted to be standing on a scale while measuring her weight, the scale instantly goes to the word fat, as another anti-hero-like Taylor nods her head in disagreement to the Taylor standing on the scale. The scene made its way to Twitter, where many fans found the scene to be fatphobic and harmful. In result of the response from fans, Swift went on to edit the scene out of the music video on Apple Music, which pleased many fans online. Similarly, the Bejeweled music video caused even more chaos online for Swift fans, as she teased a possible future re-recording release schedule for her previous unowned studio albums. She did this in the form of Easter eggs. Swift then went on an interview with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show to reveal that she has an entire PDF file listing all the Easter eggs contained in only the Bejeweled music video. Due to all these Easter eggs, fans are convinced that Taylor's version of her 3rd album, titled Speak Now, is up next for release in terms of her re-recordings. After all the success with Midnights, Swift also went on to announce her upcoming 2023 Era Stadium World Tour, inspired by all of her album eras from her debut album to her most recent release, Midnights. The tour is projected to be her highest grossing tour yet. Personally, I find Midnights to be a very beautiful and haunting record, with many lyrics that cut right to the bone with their vulnerability and sense of realness. My favorite tracks out of all 3 editions of the album are definitely Maroon, Anti-Hero, Bejeweled, Paris, Dear Reader, Hits Different, Labyrinth, and Karma. Overall, I would give the album about an 8.5 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed discussing everything and anything Midnights by Taylor Swift with me this week. Make sure to take a listen to the album if you haven't already done so, and make sure to pick up a copy from your local Target store as well. Sending you back to the studio with our true masterminds, Hannah and Eric.
I gotta say, I think this is an amazing achievement for T Swift. Having all of your songs in the top 10 of the Billboard charts at the same time is not only making history, but also speaks volumes for the kind of artist you are. I'm proud of her. I'm also proud of another artist who has finally released her documentary called My Mind and Me. Selena Gomez's documentary came out last Friday, November 4th, and fans are in awe. But of course, there is already some drama surrounding the film. While promoting the documentary, Selena Gomez said in an interview, quote, "My only friend in the industry really is Taylor Swift." So, what's the drama? Well, remember when Gomez needed a kidney in 2017 and her friend Francia Racia donated one of hers to her? Well, Racia was taken aback that Gomez didn't consider her not just as a friend in the industry, but also didn't include her in the documentary, which highlights the past 6 years. In response to this, Gomez said, quote, "Sorry I didn't mention every person I know." I mean, I think I'd be upset too if I made that kind of sacrifice and someone just blew it off. Anyways, you can see the documentary on Apple TV+. You can also see a new Christmas movie on Apple TV called Spirited, starring Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. This film takes an interesting twist on the classic story A Christmas Carol. It'll be out November 18th.
Enola Holmes 2 is now available on Netflix. Millie Bobby Brown returns as Sherlock Holmes' younger sister. Enola must solve a mystery involving the disappearance of a little girl. If the sequel is anything like the first film, I'm sure it'll be a mystery worth watching. Sequels must be on everyone's minds because Wakanda Forever is the sequel to Black Panther. The Wakanda nation must protect themselves from invading world powers. But after King T'Challa's passing, will heroes come together to protect their kingdom?
As you could imagine, this film is dedicated to the late Chadwick Boseman. And to make this film even more special, Rihanna is singing a new song for the movie called Lift Me Up. And while speaking of Riri, she will be performing at the Super Bowl this coming year, but made it very clear to fans on Monday and said, "Super Bowl is one thing, new music is another." I guess we'll have to keep waiting for some new music from Rihanna. But I love a good musician to actor story, and my guy Harry Styles has been in a lot of films lately. His newest film is called My Policeman. The film takes place in 1950s Britain and is based on the 2012 book by Bethan Roberts. This romance drama is about a closeted police officer who begins a love affair with a museum curator. You can watch it now on Prime Video.
If romance drama movies aren't your thing, maybe you should check out the trailer for an upcoming sci-fi horror film, Megan. What if the creepy doll Annabelle had the abilities and knowledge of an artificial intelligence? Megan is a doll designed to be a little girl's best friend, but what happens when her objective consumes her and she becomes violent? The film is set to come out January 6, 2023, and while it sounds really interesting, the internet has been creating countless memes about the hilarious dancing in the trailer and the mimi girl who's playing Megan.
If you're like me and prefer more fantasy fun films and not to be scared when watching a movie, I've got two perfect films for you to check out. Firstly, Disenchanted, starring Amy Adams as Giselle. This sequel takes a new spin on the original characters from Enchanted. Does Happily Ever After continue to exist all these years later? You can find out November 18th when it streams on Disney+. But that's not the only upcoming Disney movie to be released in November. Disney is releasing an animated film titled Strange World on November 23rd. The film follows a family of explorers called the Clades as they journey on a crucial mission. But will their differences impact the task at hand?
Now let's talk about a world just as strange, the Mushroom Kingdom. Yes, gamers and Mario lovers alike, this Italian plumber film trailer is here. And while many fans are excited to see the infamous Nintendo character on the big screen, the trailer left an unsavory taste. This is due to the casting of Mario, who's going to be played by Chris Pratt. Yay! If you watch the trailer, it feels awkward and the casting seems wrong. People have compared Pratt's Mario voice to Linda from Bob's Burgers. On the bright side, the people are elated to see that Jack Black's voice for Bowser is perfect and may end up hard carrying the film to success. How about another side of video game news? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are set for release on November 18th. While I'm trying to go into this game with as few spoilers as possible, I certainly think this game is going to be special. The game's region is based on Mediterranean Spain and looks beautifully vibrant. I've already reserved my copy and I suggest you do too. After all, gotta catch 'em all.
This wouldn't be Backstage Pass if we didn't talk about TV. There's a show that came out in October called A Friend of the Family, streaming on Peacock. The show is about the Jan Broberg kidnappings in the 1970s. There's a documentary about these events on Netflix called Abducted in Plain Sight, but the miniseries finale is coming out tomorrow. So if you're looking to binge a show, this is perfect since all the episodes will be out.
Okay, I have 3 TV shows that are getting new seasons. First, Big Mouth Season 6 is here. The show follows multiple kids as they try to survive puberty. This isn't normal puberty, by the way. Puberty is portrayed as monsters. The second show getting a new season is Dead to Me. Two women must hide their knowledge of a murder and go to great lengths to keep what they know a secret. Christina Applegate has truly dedicated herself to season 3 of this show, continuing to work even after her diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. The third and final show I'll be talking about is the new Addams Family series, Wednesday. Follow Wednesday Addams as she attempts to survive her time at Nevermore Academy.
Those shows sound super interesting, but I do love a good sitcom. To get into the holiday spirit, Eric and I asked students on campus some trivia about Thanksgiving episodes of some of our favorite sitcoms. And now presenting Backstage Asks.
Gobble gobble. If you don't speak turkey, it means that we're here for another Backstage Ask.
It's Thanksgiving time, and we're asking college students on our campus some sitcom questions about their favorite shows that have Thanksgiving episodes.
Yes, we are. I'm excited. I love Thanksgiving. I love the sides more than the turkey. Let's get into this.
Yes, let's go. All right, what's your name?
Joe Branderbit.
Aiden Brandt, host Q&A.
Frankie Spinosi.
Kirsten.
I'm Jayla.
Leighton the Don.
I'm Isaiah.
I'm Derek.
I'm Rob.
Ange.
I'm Knuckle.
Drayson.
My name is Hamadou Samasa.
I am Lucas.
The first question is, in How I Met Your Mother, Marshall plays a game called Slapsgiving, where he attempts to slap Barney multiple times. In the episode, how many times did Marshall slap Barney?
I want to say 3 because I remember 3 or 5. 7.
9.
That is so close.
7. I'll say 12.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, I don't know. 3.
8.
4.
Double that.
8.
I'm gonna think 8.
Oh, that just comes right off the top of your head, doesn't it?
15.
A little bit lower.
7.
That is so close.
8.
Yes. Number 2, in season 1, episode 6 of New Girl, Jess waits until the last minute to defrost the turkey. What home appliance does she comically use to defrost the bird? Hint, it can catch on fire.
I want to say blow dryer.
The TV remote.
Those blow torches.
A curling iron.
Air dryer.
What is an air dryer?
Crockpot? I don't know. Her dryer?
Oh, we're ironer.
No, it was the dryer, the clothes dryer. In season 3, episode 9 of Gilmore Girls, at Thanksgiving dinner, Lorelai finds out that Rory has applied to more schools than just the one Lorelai solely told her to apply to. What college does Lorelai tell Rory to apply to? It's multiple choice. A, Harvard. B, Yale. C, LaSalle University. Or D, NYU.
I'll say Yale.
I'm gonna go with NYU.
Do you want
LaSalle University. No, we're going to go with Yale.
Gonna have to say A, Harvard.
I think it's Harvard.
A.
It is Harvard. Nice.
Number 4, in a Thanksgiving episode of Friends, one of the friends wears a turkey with sunglasses on their head. Which character is it?
I don't know, maybe someone named Monica?
Okay, shut up. Jennifer Aniston. That's not even her name on the show.
Rachel.
Is it Phoebe? Monica.
Boom. She's got it.
Got it.
She's got it.
Joey. No. Joey.
Yeah, it is. That would be Monica.
I'll say it's Monica.
Monica.
There we go. That was so quick. That was so quick.
I know my friends.
Oh, okay.
The 5th question is, no Thanksgiving is complete without a family argument. And in season 3 of Modern Family, the family divides on who is a dreamer and who is a realist. They have the ultimate showdown where they shoot what out of a cannon?
I don't know. What do they
I
shoot? I don't know.
Turkey legs?
The turkey?
Pumpkins.
Yes.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yeah!
I'm gonna go pumpkin.
Tough one. Think I'm gonna have to go with the pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
A pumpkin. This is the last one, but it's from the show about nothing, otherwise known as Seinfeld. During the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Jerry pushes a mini Empire State Building statue out of the high-rise window, which then falls on a parade balloon. What balloon did he pop? Is it A, Bugs Bunny, B, the Green Giant, or C, Woody Woodpecker?
Yeah.
Is it the Woodpecker?
Yeah. Is it? Oh my God!
Woody Woodpecker. Don't say anything. Just wait. Let's think about this.
Gonna have to say C, Woody Woodpecker.
A.
C.
C.
It is C.
I'm gonna go with Woody Woodpecker. Woody Woodpecker.
Bugs Bunny.
Woody Woodpecker. We had so much fun interviewing students at LaSalle about their favorite sitcoms and some trivia about it. What's your favorite sitcom? Question that we asked.
I think the one about the new girl and the dryer, like that's I love that scene, so that's why I wrote that question.
Yeah, it's truly iconic. I think mine has to be the Seinfeld thing because it's just ridiculous. Like, how do you pop a Thanksgiving Day balloon? Like, I don't know. But we had such a good time, so we're going to head back to the studio, but we'll catch you next time.
It's always nice to get the campus in the Thanksgiving spirit with a bit of trivia. One of our trivia questions talk about how Jerry popped a parade balloon. As such, this week, we're looking at some iconic Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade floats. Bring up the pics. I thought that would be better timing.
Ooh.
Green Giant and Sesame Street.
I'm going to say Sesame Street.
I'm also going to say Sesame
That's
Street.
like a childhood, like, that was my childhood. I remember I was
Iconic.
like, oh my God,
Bring up
Elmo.
the next one. No debate. Ooh, it's like Mount Rushmore, and is that like an alligator one?
It's an alligator.
Like Louisiana? I like the Mount Rushmore one.
The alligator one, though, is really cool.
It is really
That's
cool.
really
It's
cool.
really intricate.
I'm going alligator.
I'm going Rushmore. Next one. So we have like a Santa
The
sleigh.
iconic turkey. I think
and
it's Turkey Tom is his name.
Is that his name?
Turkey Tom.
That's really cute.
Well, the Santa one, because when I was little and I saw Santa coming down, I was like, it's time. It's Christmas time.
I'm going to say the turkey one.
Oh, well, there you go. There you have
There
it.
you have it.
I loved watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade as a kid and seeing all the floats, but they are also known for having great performances and artists that sing on those floats. The talent lineup for this year's parade was announced last week. These performers include Big Time Rush, LOL, Jordan Sparks, Ziggy Marley, Fits and Tantrums, and Dionne Warwick, just to name a few. Gloria Estefan is also going to be performing with her daughter Emily and grandson Sasha. And making her Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade debut, Paula Abdul will be performing on top of a glittery golden turkey. As there are every year, Broadway performers will be in attendance, such as Leah Michele and the cast of Funny Girl, and the cast of The Lion King. And last but not least, of course, the Radio City Rockettes.
I love the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but nothing beats the Phillies Turkey Day Parade, which is in fact the oldest Thanksgiving Day Parade. If parades aren't something that gets you into the Thanksgiving mood, maybe music can help set the tone. I'd suggest listening Adam Sandler's Thanksgiving song from Weekend Update. I know it makes me thankful, and I love to eat turkey.
Well, Eric, I love to eat turkey too, but I'm not such a fan of cooking it. If you're in charge of cooking the bird this Thanksgiving, do not fear, the Butterball Turkey Talk Line is here. Butterball, the turkey and poultry brand, is here for you this holiday and has a hotline where you can talk to quote-unquote turkey experts. If you find yourself having trouble in the kitchen, call 1-800-BUTTERBALL and save your Thanksgiving.
Ooh, I might call them. We know that there's some people who like to skip over Thanksgiving entirely and go straight into Christmas once Halloween has ended. Don't worry, we didn't forget about you. We are making a holiday playlist and we need some help. DM us your favorite Christmas songs at Backstage Pass LTV on Instagram to start spreading holiday cheer.
I cannot wait to sing those holiday tunes. Maybe we can go caroling, Eric. But speaking of Christmas music, there is the timeless question, when do we start celebrating Christmas and how early is too early? Well, Martha Stewart had some things to say to the Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey. Carey posted a video the day after Halloween to ring in the holiday season with her iconic song. Martha Stewart said on the Today Show to Mariah that she cannot give up Thanksgiving and had some other passive-aggressive things to say, in my opinion. But Carey responded by saying, quote, "Dearest Martha, never will I give up Thanksgiving," and added an invitation to her Thanksgiving dinner. I say you do you. Bring up the Christmas lights or wait till you've had your turkey. It doesn't matter to me. And just a little holiday heads up, the streaming service Peacock is now home to all the Hallmark movies your heart could desire. I know they aren't the most cinematic, but they just work. If the plotline doesn't involve a big city, independent woman journalist who goes to a small town and meets the town barista and falls in love with him and the magic of Christmas and then has to choose between him, business, Christmas, then I don't want it.
I don't want it either. Now it's time for our new obsessions. My obsession this week is music related. It's Joji's new album, Smithereens, which was released on November 4th. I'm sure everyone heard the first song on the album, Glimpse of Us, which was all over TikTok months ago. The overall album, while quite sad, seemed really meaningful and I personally really enjoyed it. I think the songs I especially enjoyed were Glimpse of Us, Die For You, and Before the Day Is Over. I definitely head to your preferred music service and give it a listen. It doesn't disappoint, and I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Not just one obsession this week. The other obsession I want to mention is Jeopardy for the Nintendo Switch. I know this is a weird one, but hear me out. This game has both united and torn my family apart, family and friends, and that is beautiful. Something about playing Jeopardy with your loved ones and seeing them get heated about a trivia game is so wonderful and humbling. If you have a Switch, buy Jeopardy, host a party, and let Jeopardy do the rest.
Okay, my first obsession is a movie that I watched all the time when I was a child, Paul Blart Mall Cop. If you haven't seen this, then you are missing out. It's about a hilarious mall cop who has to save the day when his mall is being robbed on Black Friday. I'm not kidding, this is the best time of year for this movie. This next obsession is, well, odd. Okay, so we all know Frozen 2 that came out a few years ago. Well, I was on TikTok the other day and I heard a song that was recorded but not included in the film. And excuse me, Disney, why? Why didn't you put this in the film? The song is called Get This Right, and Jonathan Groff killed it. The lyrics are fine, but there is one line that will make you reevaluate your life when you hear it. I've just been listening to that one line over and over, and I'm obsessed. Anyways, it's just a really cute song.
What is your favorite side at Thanksgiving?
Oh my gosh, stuffing or mashed potatoes? I don't know.
Oh,
One of those.
I was gonna say mashed
One of the
potatoes. We
hefty
share
ones.
the same brain.
We're
I am a
twins.
big stuffing and mashed potatoes person. Turkey is overrated. Controversial opinion.
You need them all together. I'm not big on cranberry sauce. I know that's controversial.
I'm not big on cranberry sauce
Aw,
either.
that's so
Whoa.
cute.
Same brain.
Same
brain.
brain.
I can't believe it's the end of our show. I wonder what our viewers thought about our stories, thoughts, and opinions about all the content we covered. I wish there was a place they could connect with us.
Well, luckily you can through social media. Get your phone out and follow us on these various platforms seen on your screen. Drop us a follow, leave a comment, and let us know if you have any suggestions. Have a happy Thanksgiving from all of us here on Backstage Pass. I'm Hannah Belkowski.
And I'm Eric Valenti. We'll see you next time on Backstage Pass.